Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the Zero to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. As I mentioned the other day, I actually did a lot of Dreamleaf farming, and this was using the current map, which is on the screen right now. Now this one is really good per hour, like the gold wise per hour, when it comes towards the Dreamleaf. And this one's the one that is in the actual worth it herb section as we speak. It's roughly around about 11,735 gold per hour. Now, that usually takes the hour in order to do because it's an open world farm for Dreamleaf at rank 3, of course. But at the end of the day, when I was ranking up my Dreamleaf, I used the Dark Heart Thicket, and I noticed that there were a load of plants in order to run in and just farm them up. And that is how I got a hold of my quest items to get my rank 3s up. Now, I ran this once again because I noticed that there were so many plants I could herb, and it was pretty much always a guarantee I was going to get about 3 to 5 Dreamleaf per per herb. And basically, with the Yesraline seeds, I was able to pull in a decent amount of gold in about half the time. The actual farm takes around about half an hour in order to do, and you actually get more Dreamleaf for the actual hour than you would by the open world farming for the actual necessary Dreamleaf. That means that I'm spending half the time to get more Dreamleaf per hour than the old world farm. So let's go into my farms, and we'll go over to the Dreamleaf Dark Heart Thicket, and it currently nets me, instead of doing the open world farm which takes an hour, this one takes me half an hour in order to do using the dungeon, and it produces 14,872 gold, or you get nearly 1,000 Dreamleaf for the hour, along with 447 Yesraline seeds and a few bits of lay blood and wildfowl eggs. So you get an array of different types of things as well as the Dreamleaf, and it comes to roughly around about 3,000 more gold for the actual hour for half the amount of time that you're doing it. And obviously I like efficiency, and 11,000 gold every half an hour is a bit better than just a regular farm, because necessarily in an hour, so to speak, I'm using quotations, it's roughly around 22,000 gold per hour. So that's pretty damn good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a complete run through of how I actually do this, and basically how we actually go about doing this. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to jump on our druid. We're in the Dark Heart Thicket, and we're just going to casually make our way over towards the area. Now, we're obviously going to pull a couple of things. You can pull them if you really want to. It really doesn't matter, to be honest, besides the other ones. Now, for this one, I do actually recommend having the Dark Moon Firewater on, and that is to herb those plants even faster, to reduce the amount of time you're actually taking, because I am using the Dark Moon Firewater to reduce the time to actually get for that half an hour of farming, so to speak. So what we're going to do is you can kill these guys here, and to be honest, I like to just go invisible, let them all reset and just carry on like that. That's because I am a druid, and then all I have to do is just keep killing this guy. I just kill the boss, and obviously I'm not doing this as fast as I usually do, because this is a walkthrough, then much less than a farm, much less than an actual farm. And basically all we have to do is just gather up these different types of plants. So I'm just gathering up these ones right here, and what we want to do is we want to aggro the Vile Thorn Blossoms. All the others you don't really need to worry about, but if you turn to your right about here, there are a few plants round the back of the house. Now this was mentioned by some of the guys on the Discord, and it was really helpful because that's like an additional 4 plants that I was missing per run, which is roughly around about 20 Dreamleaf every single time I'm running it. So that's like an additional 100 Dreamleaf, so to speak. Now we just pull them into this area here, we just flick on our AoEs, and we just start slicing and dicing and making sure they all die. And at this moment in time, I am experiencing some lag, and yeah, hopefully we can actually get this actually pretty much done. We just got to make sure they all die, and I wish I was better geared on my druid, but now it's time to just farm them up and just keep on going with this and just keep herbing these guys. And obviously the Darkmoon Firewater is working quite well with this, so it's actually taking away a load of different things. As I specified in the other Dreamleaf video, you do get Blood of Sargeras, which you can turn into the Blood Vendor for additional loot, but I haven't included it in the worth it export for this actual farm, which will be on our imports on the Discord if you want to do this farm and see how much it's worth before you even do it. But aside from that, once all they're done and we've got our Dreamleaf, we are now going to Dreamwalk, and then all I have to do is then just go into what I would be using. I just reset my instances, so reset all instances, and then just Dreamwalk all the way back. And it just ports you all the way back directly outside the dungeon, so you can just run back in and redo it. So that being said, that's pretty damn good, and it just works really well. So usually it takes around about half an hour in order to do this run for pretty much 3,000 gold extra on my realm, but you actually get some additional loot. So cross-referencing this for what I actually got for the Darkheart Thicket as opposed to the open world Dreamleaf farming, it's usually about 100 more Dreamleaf per hour, and that's pretty damn good overall. So that being the case, guys, that's pretty much the farm I wanted to show you for the day, which is located in Val Shirar, which I forgot to specify. Now, aside from that, let's get into the gold for the day. Okay, so the gold for the day is pretty pitiful because I did the video late last night, which then I reposted, and then this morning is pretty much this morning. So it's only had a few hours to actually sell. I have sent some stuff over, like 1,453 gold from one of my characters, because we will be doing some raw gold farming, and I'm zeroing everything on all of my characters because I possibly have a way for myself to get about 60,000 raw gold per week, which I'm playing around with in the meantime, just to make sure that I can actually, that my calculations are correct in order to actually show it off. So currently what I am working on. But aside from that, guys, that's 5,231 gold. Every little helps. Nothing really of note, just, just pitiful sales. But at the moment, I'm setting up my garrisons to rank 2 in order to do some LFRs, and also seeing if I can get some raw gold along with that. But on the note of raw gold, the modules last night, I asked you guys for a bit of help, and the response was incredible. We've actually got the majority of a lot of our raw gold farms. We have a few more left in order to do, and that is the Legion ones, to be honest, and that will be running the actual raid. So if you're up for, please jump onto the Discord and give us a hand with that last bit of a push so I can write up the raw gold module for Worth It and then update it for everyone. Obviously, whenever I do a call to action like this, it's mainly to benefit the community overall, and all help is help indeed, and I very much appreciate all of it. But aside from that, guys, that's basically what I'm going to be doing today, is just running some raw gold stuff, doing some more setups, and then writing up a few things going forward. And someone did mention about the Darkmoon Fair. I am going to start recording my clips, and I will be working on an ultimate guide for the Darkmoon Fair, gold making wise. Other than that, guys, that's going to take a little bit of time, so that being the case, I need to get back to work. Other than that, have a lovely rest of the day, and I shall see you tomorrow.